What's hatching, Toga Peeps? Superius coming at you today, again, with Goodbye Video Part Dos Equis Part 2. Speaking of Dos Equis, this video is sponsored by Yuengling, Pennsylvania beer. The good shit. Because everybody knows in the Pokemon community, you are not a fucking pro unless you get shit-faced at least once making a video. Just saying. Might as well be my last video on this channel. So, I made a list of shit to talk about. First thing I want to do is thank all my subscribers. I've said it since the very first channel I had that I started back in 08, I think, yeah. After Christmas in 08 was when I opened that channel up. And I've said this since day one. I have had the best subscribers ever. You guys are awesome. Those of you that actually watch my videos are even better. And those of you that even comment and like them are even better than the better people. So you are the best. So you are the best subscribers ever. So I want to thank everybody, because if it wasn't for people watching this video, making comments, liking it, I would just stop doing it. Because I mean, I enjoy making videos, but the point of putting a video on YouTube is so that someone can see it and also enjoy it. So, thanks to you guys. I would honestly be quitting this freaking thing if it wasn't for people watching my videos. I would just say, well, you know what, I had a good run, fuck it, I'm done with it, over. But no, there are still those people who watch my videos over and over again, and I would like to thank them. And this is going to be a really, really freaking long video, so I hope you can stick with me. New channel. The new channel name is going to be Tuptuppleton, Tuppuppleton. Link will be in the description, as it was in the link of the last video that I made, Goodbye Part 1. Why did I go with the name Tuptuppleton? Well, sticking with the Tup brand, as we're going to call it, because I can't think of anything else to call it. We're going to stick with the Tup brand, and it can still be a part of the larger conglomerate of Tup Inc. And I don't know how many of you remember or watched the videos, but when I went to the Nationals tournament in Indianapolis this year for TCG and VGC Pokemon, I went under the surname as the interviewer of Tuptuppleton, which was the name that Black Spotted Zebra gave me for the campaign video that he made for me for a contest a long time ago. And Tuptuppleton is actually my name on Facebook right now. It isn't my actual name. It is Tuptuppleton. So now you know how to find me on Facebook. So woohoo! But the reason that happened was when my original channel, Tuperius5, got hacked. I need a fake name to throw on there, because when that got hacked, my emails got hacked. Every account I had attached to those emails got hacked. And Facebook just happened to be one of those accounts. So I made the new one with Tuptuppleton, and it just stuck. I had a meeting with my top advisor, Fizzy Stardust, and he said that was a good name to go with. It was either that or Fizz's Bitch for Life, and in the end, those are both great names. We flipped a coin and it ended up being Tuptuppleton. So that's what we're sticking with. As I said, the link will be in the description. Yeah. Name, okay. We went over all that crap. What is going to be on this channel, and that I feel a need to differentiate it from this channel? This channel has forever been centralized around a singular thing, and that is Pokemon. In the end, I tried to make it a little bit more about me personally, my personality, and things that go on in real life here. But because everyone was so used to... My wife got me this awesome shirt. Yep. But because it is so centered around Pokemon, I don't get a lot of, I mean, not that I care, but I don't get a lot of views when I do, like, the Idiocity episodes, or I don't even remember if I did any Tups tips. I talked about it, but I don't think I did. But anyways, we're going to a new channel just because it isn't going to be centralized around Pokemon. It's going to be more about me, and I want people who want to enjoy things of that nature, more my personality than Pokemon thrown with my personality on top of it, into the channel. So yeah, that's what it's going to be about. Me, things that happen to me in real life, my opinions, my views. I'm going to try and keep them relevant, because a lot of them aren't. And don't worry, Pokemon will still be thrown in there too, because I'm not going to stop playing Pokemon. But yeah, I actually one of the first project-based things I plan on doing is a how to narrate video, and I have been trying to get WoW Chase to approve this to where I can make a tutorial video for people to submit to PMP Beta. Because I don't know if you've seen half the videos that get uploaded to that, but shit. And that's not that the narrators are terrible, they just don't know how to organize their videos. And they don't have a basic set of guidelines as to how one should make a video that people are going to see. So I will be making a how to narrate a Pokemon battle video and what you need. So keep an eye out for that. As I said, I'm going to be doing things about some of my in real life things. I plan on doing a series which will be semi-serious, semi-comedy Tups Tips. Just where I give people random tips about things. Of course, the Pokemons is going to be in here. I am actually probably going to not do as much Wi-Fi and go towards Pokemon Showdown, just because it saves so much time. I've been working crazy balls hours lately, and with 2 kids and a wife and the holidays coming up, I'm just not going to have time to do everything that I need to do. As you can tell, it's been like a month since the video before yesterday. So yeah, I do plan on starting up another Let's Play, so you can look forward to that. I'm probably going to I'm not going to say redo, but instead of doing Pokemon Fire Red, because the save file for that got lost, I never completed it, I will probably be doing a run of Leaf Green, because I enjoy the shit out of both of those games, and that's why. So that's pretty much what's going to be on the new channel. But yeah, so why am I starting up a new channel and not just rehashing this one? Here's a brief list of the things that I've come up with. Okay. A lot of people come to YouTube and they're like, oh my god, I gotta have a huge subscriber count. Oh my god. And I use the metaphor to this that I do to penis size. It is not the size of the wave you have, it is the motion of the ocean and how you use it. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. The highest I think that I ever attained was like 1,900 subscribers, which is pretty much insignificant compared to what it used to be when I had it. If you had I can remember when you had over 1,000 subs, you had freaking made it in the Pokemon community, and you were famous. Now it's like, you sign up and you get 1,000 subs. It's ridiculous. You get someone to sponsor your video, well, not sponsor, but you battle one of the big names, and all of a sudden you're freaking, good lord. But yeah, so why am I doing this? In my opinion, views and comment, to me, now some people might see this otherwise, views and comments and likes are worth much more to me than a subscriber count. So, I want to get people who, I mean, I don't care if I have 15 subscribers, as long as 14 of them watch my video, and I get half that many likes or comments. But the way it is now, I don't even remember how many it is now, I haven't checked it in forever because I don't care, but let's say I have about 1,600 subscribers. I have 1,600 subscribers and I'm getting less than 160 views on the majority of my videos. So that means less than 1/10 of my subscribers are an actual viewing audience. So I just don't like that, because in my opinion that means I'm either subbed by dead accounts or people who just subbed me because someone told them to and they don't give a shit about my channel. I don't want those kinds of subs. I'm not partnered. I'm not trying to make money. So, I mean, I don't want to have a bunch of dead, useless subs. So, views and comments are greater than sub count, bar none. As I mentioned, this channel started out as a Pokemon Wi-Fi channel, and that is what has always gotten the most views on my stuff, always, no matter what. Unless, of course, I start a huge controversy, which will be covered later as one of the reasons why I'm changing. But all my Pokemon, my battles, 300-400 views, almost every single one of them. But then I post Idiocity or an update video. I mean, granted, update videos get skipped. But I mean, just a regular video of me doing something, and I get a third that many views. And I don't want it to be like that. I want the people to watch my videos because they enjoy me. I understand that might sound a little ridiculous and arrogant, but I want them to be subscribed to me because they want to watch me and what I do because they think I'm entertaining. Not because I think I'm entertaining, but because they think that. So I don't want my channel to be Pokemon based. I am not throwing away Pokemon. Again, I'm not throwing it away. I just don't want it to be the main and central focus of my channel. It can be one of the main ones, but I don't want it to be the only main one, kind of thing. So, let's talk about P plus M equals LOL. Plus O plus mine and equals laugh out loud. Originally, this started off, I mean, this was so long ago, it was before the Killer Nacho quit the first time. Because he was one of the first people I started making fun of. Me and Tim, that's the Killer Nacho, his real first name, for those of you who don't know, had been friends for quite some time, and he was the big, I mean, it was like him, Hayden, Xenon, and those were, and King Daddy D-Mac. Those were the big Pokemon YouTubers at that time, and I liked him a lot. He always gave me the time of day. He was always really friendly about it. And if it wasn't for the Killer Nacho, he literally walked me through, as I was doing it, how to make my first video. So if it wasn't for Tim the Killer Nacho, there would not be a Tuperius 5, a Tuperius, or a Tuppleton at all. Because I just wouldn't have done it. And he was kind of the guy that I wanted to be when I started making videos, because he was nice, he made entertaining videos, and he was just the cool guy who helped everybody, and that was what I wanted to be. So he was my first P plus M equals LOL because I knew him, he was my friend, and I knew he wouldn't care because he's that kind of guy, and I made that P plus M equals LOL. Well, then everybody loved it, and I think I made 2 or 3 episodes that were actually based around some of the things that happened in his videos. And then I moved on to other things like the Pojo modding staff, the AAX modding staff, which was me, Fizz, and Ridley, and that was, I love that video. I can go back and watch that video and still laugh my balls off. And I don't even remember who else I took shots at. Xenon, Frosty Pixie, I don't remember who else. But then it went to Elo and Chase, and as the videos drug on, AA Amazing, I did an AA Amazing one. I loved that. That little troll face chicken doll I had for AA Amazing, loved it, because I know I had seen in his videos he made that face. I had seen it in his eyes. So, and I enjoyed singing the song in that parody. I did. Loved it. But, unfortunately, some of the people that I made videos of that about were not as pleased with it as those who enjoyed the comedy in it. And I understand, not everyone can take a joke, and it's easy to overreact, and some people don't like their actions being judged because You can't judge me. You don't walk in my shoes, which is not a valid basis for making a judgment on something. But, ask the courts. You don't have to have done something to be able to judge somebody about it. It's the law. But I'm not getting into that. I'm really not, because I know if I do, I'm going to get way, way off topic and pissed off. But I understand that some people can't take a joke and blah, 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 blah. But some of the nasty, hateful things that happened to me because I made those videos was just outrageous. Well, there was a misunderstanding which got my first Tuperius 5 account hacked and all my videos deleted. That was lovely. But as a result of that, I became really good friends with Frosty Pixie. We still talk, I won't say every day. We talk frequently. And we're pretty good friends. But got the new channel, got a buttload of support from people. I didn't get as much support about the hacking as I thought I would get, which pissed me off really bad when it happened. There was about 4 main people who I was expecting to stand up and say, hey, this is bullshit, it shouldn't have happened, and they didn't. They pussied out. Well, I don't want my account getting hacked. Well, if enough of you guys stand up and say something about it, it's not going to happen. Well, that didn't happen. They pussied out, and I'm still a little upset about that. But anyways, good things happened from that. It actually made me want to make videos more, my original channel getting hacked. It drove me crazy because I lost nearly what was actually about 1.5 years worth of content uploads when that was taken, because from December 2008 to August 2010 I lost all of those videos, because that was the extent of my first channel when I had control of it. That all went out the window. But other than that, then the thing happened with Elo and Chase, and I don't know how many of you are aware as to what actually happened behind the scenes on that, but it was disgustingly childish. So, I mean, I had people straight up call me racist, which I thought was hysterical, because I didn't say anything that wasn't actually said race-wise by either of the people that I was parodying. And it's a fucking parody, people. Do you watch Saturday Night Live and say, wow, those people are fucking racist? No, you say it's a fucking parody, so shut up. But things like that, and unfortunately because of that video, this channel is pegged as a racist channel. Every video I've uploaded since that, I've gotten at least 3 private messages from random accounts telling me I'm a racist fuck, which is hysterical. And I actually enjoy that. It's just random fact. And sadly enough, I don't get actually trolled as much as I think I should. And that may sound stupid, but I had this one dude who trolled me hardcore every single video, and I loved it. His name was like the Pepsi Can 1 or something like that. If you go back like 2 months and look at some of my videos, that guy, he's like, he would just say random shit that has nothing to do with my video, like how ugly my wife and children are, which is hysterical. And I loved it. I love that guy. I think I told him 5 times I wanted to have his babies and be his gay lover. It was just awesome. But sadly enough, I don't get trolled enough. I mean, not to the extent I think so, because you are not an influential character if you do not have ignorant fucks trolling the shit out of you. You're just not. And that's what kills me about when some of these big name people are like, oh, these guys are trolling me. They should be. You're important. People troll you because there is a need to. But anyways, another reason is kind of the perceptions of this channel. As of right now, as I said earlier, I've been cued as racist, which, whatever. I'm not going to dwell on that any longer. But, just another perception of this channel is I don't upload content often enough, fast enough, which I can understand because I don't. And when I move on to the next channel and start uploading, I want to, at least a vid a week, at least. The past couple months have been I get a vid a month. And that's sad. So what am I going to do with the content that is currently on this channel? Well, I'm not deleting any of it. So you guys have access to it. You are more, especially the team building series, because I don't know why those videos are so old and outdated, but they still are my most viewed. To this date, on a day-to-day basis, they get more views than any other video I've ever uploaded, which is amazing, and I'm glad, because I made those to help people, and it's very encouraging that those still get used. And I don't know if I ever said this before, but when I went to the Nationals tournament in Indianapolis, I had one person recognize me. One. And that is the only person who has ever recognized me ever. And he said, and I was standing by myself. Of course it didn't happen when Zebra and Steve and Nick and freaking Fizz were standing near me. This kid just walked up and stood beside me. We were watching what was close to the final. It was like the top 12 of the VGC tournament. I think it was either Saturday or Sunday. I don't remember when the VGC concluded. Probably Saturday. And this kid just walked up beside me and stood there for a second. And I was watching the thing, so I didn't recognize or realize he was looking at me, because I was watching the screen. And I looked, and he's looking at me. I'm like, hey, how's it going? He's like, are you on YouTube? I was like, you're fucking right I am. Well, no. That's... My freaking heart jumped, was like, this is what it feels like. And I was super excited about that. But he recognized me from my team building videos. And I'm just thinking, God, I look like shit now compared, well, I've lost about 15 pounds. Thank you, no clapping. I've lost about 15 pounds since July when the VGC, or not the VGC, since when Nationals tournament was, and I looked a lot heavier than I do now. And Judas Priest, I didn't look anything like that in the videos I made when I freaking made those team building videos. I'm like, how did this kid even recognize me? But he did, and I was excited, and I'm glad those videos still get viewed. And I'm hoping that when I make this, let's make... Camera's going crazy. Let's make a freaking narrated Pokemon battle video tutorial series that it gets viewed and used, because it freaking needs to be. But yeah, all the other content on this video, I'm not deleting it, so you have access to it. If you, I don't know how people do this, but they take the videos off of YouTube and download them to the computer. I've never tried, so I don't know. If you want to do that, I don't have a problem. Not that I think it would stop you anyways if you wanted them on your computer. The only reason that I still have the team building video series is because one of my friends recorded them to his computer. Lully32. Lucas, no. Yeah, no. I don't remember his real name. I haven't talked to him in forever. But if Lully hadn't saved those, they would be gone. And he actually gave them to me after my my account and computer exploded. But yeah, so be more than happy to do whatever you want to do with them. Like I said, I've got a lot of stuff planned for this new one. Just basic day-to-day things I'm going to be going over with some of Tup's tips. Going to be doing some LPs. I really can't wait. I may actually start doing that tomorrow. A Leaf Green LP. I'll have to download the ROM to it. I think I still have my Visual Boy Advanced or whatever the hell that's called. I don't know. I know I still have Fire Red on my computer. So it will either be Leaf Green or Emerald. This is how I know you've suffered through this entire video. Leave a comment in the description as to whether you would like to see Leaf Green or Emerald as my first LP on the next channel. And if you leave a comment, even if yours doesn't get chosen, I will name you by name, screen name, in the very first episode of that LP. When all the boring shit's happening at the beginning, so you will hear it right away. So look forward to that. I need to figure out how to do Pokemon Showdown. I have all the stuff. I need to sign up for an account. I just haven't had the time to sit down and do it. I'll probably do it tomorrow. But yeah, gonna do that. Gonna do some more help tutorial / videos. And this has been Tuperius 5. Tuperius. And now, Top Tuppleton. Catch you on the flip side, guys. Peace out. Cheers.